you don't seat it all the way. Hey there Internet, Keeve here, and welcome to the Cars Keeve YouTube channel. And in this video, something many of you have been waiting for has finally happened. There are now cheap, budget-friendly nozzle guards on Amazon. These are from Ridge Washer. They're the first ones with this. I've seen no other company on there with these. These are $19.99. Right now, they come in 3.0 and 4.0. Now those are the two most popular sizes. The 3.0s for your Ryobis or Greenworks, most of your lower end pressure washers, that's the highest GPM you can really have with the 3.0. We're still having enough PSI to get that clean power. The 4.0, that's more for your actives and your ARs, your Krenzlas, your higher end pressure washers. I do want to give a big thanks to Alan, a viewer, who sent me an email showing me these. Now right now they're actually 15% off, so you can get them for about $18.50, but not only you're getting one, you get them all. So if you pick a 3.0 or you pick a 4.0, you're going to get an orange, 15 degree, 0 degree, not too many people really use those, especially with the nozzle guard, and your 25 degree. Not to mention they also drop in your detergent tip, which I've shown these are really good. If you turn your pressure washer off and put this tip on there, you get really nice rinsing soak pattern. The soap detergent black tip, you know what I'm talking about? This is a soaking rain rinse. The McKillen's is $25, and that was the cheapest that I've seen before. It is 50-something for their Mosmetic one. Now, not denying that it may be the best ever built, blah, 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 but I can buy literally 8 of these for the price of that one. The biggest difference between these and, say, the ones that I really like the McKillen's, only the quick connect is exposed, so very little metal is exposed past the spray gun. On this one, you can see the quick disconnect is here, but you have this other piece, and that piece kind of protrudes out, which if it goes flipping, you have a slightly chance at an angle of this hitting. We're going to use our Active 2.0 for the 4.0 nozzle, and we're going to use the Greenworks for the 3.0 nozzle. And these are just really good quality. McKillen's a slightly more flexible rubber, but we're just trying to mitigate scratching, getting it too close to the car, shooting off. Gives you a little bit more confidence when you're around the car that you don't touch it with the metal or a really jagged plastic piece. You'd rather hit with this rubber right here. The really cool thing about these, it's marked on the top what it is. You can see 40 degree 040. You're sitting here and they're all white, you don't know what they are, but you can quickly look at the tip. They're stamped really nice and it isn't vague. You can really tell what it is. Outside of that, since they are multicolored and not black, you can easily take a permanent marker and mark on there what they are. The great thing is the color coordination. You already know what degree it is based off of the color. So this takes 3 different sizes. In here you have a 14 millimeter. This is a 15 millimeter. And this outside is about a 17 millimeter. The one good thing about having those 2 different sizes right there and this outside being smaller is you can fit right over top of that and you can get straight to the base so you can get the nozzle out, because most likely you're not ever really going to take the quick disconnect out. Now I've already taken this apart because it is pretty in there. They use some thread lock, some red. So there's your plastic tip. It has the grooves here to hold this piece. Just kind of goes in there. And then in here is an insert to where you have this washer and your nozzle ahead of it, and this behind it, so you know the metal assembly can't come out. Now this washer and this nozzle really are kind of one together, because when they have them together at the factory, they use a lot of this red thread lock, and that kind of has this washer attached to it. I had to use a pair of pliers to snap it out to be able to get the washer out. Now that could possibly make it to where it now leaks. So what that does give you is the ability that you can change these. These aren't permanent. Like you don't, this doesn't have to be a 4.0. This doesn't have to be a 3.0. These are worth it to just basically buy several sets of these and then buy your own little nozzles. MTM sells them for $5 a piece. A lot of times they have decent sales that can cover those shipping costs. So I'm gonna put this back together and then we're gonna see if it doesn't leak after undoing that red thread lock. Now another thing that's cool about this is you notice that, you know, metal base is pretty shallow at the back. It doesn't stick that far out. And the quick disconnect, it's flush with it. It's not threaded way out. I've seen some of the Aqualine pictures. I don't own one myself, but the plug sits way outside. Like there's tons of exposed threads. This is nice and compact. Let's use this magnet holder that I used to hold this gun right here. Let's just check. As you can see, it's all stainless steel. Nothing is sticking. I've already checked the top nozzle. It's only that tip. My 3.0 from Northern Tool, it's magnetic. My 3.0 from one of those Chinese pressure guns, the tip is for sure, but the bottom is not magnetic. Stainless steel is not magnetic. This is the McKillen's. Now if I take it apart and get to that tip in there, the sides, nothing's magnetic. But if I hit the very tip, now here's a close look what I'm talking about, and I haven't bought the uber expensive ones before, the Mosmatics, to know if those are stainless steel. This little insert right here, looks like you take it out with a flathead screwdriver, but that little insert on just about everything I've ever seen is steel. You can see on this white nozzle tip here, that little inner piece, that's the only piece that's magnetic. All right, now let's shoot this, see if it leaks. It doesn't leak from back here. There is a slight leak at the bottom of the cone. So if you break that thread lock, it's going to leak. Let me try the one that I did not do that to make sure that the thing doesn't leak overall. Nope. That does not leak. So I'm going to take it apart and use some Teflon tape. So this is what I'm talking about. See that? That's nothing a little bit of Blue Monster can't fix. I think that should do. I built a little bit up here at the top, and then we don't have anything that could get sucked in. So here's what the Teflon. No leak. Feels about right. Has a really uniform spray, as you can see. Now the main reason for this is to give you that confidence around the car. If I accidentally touch it with the gun, I'm not going to hit it with one of these, which hits the ground all the time, where it has abrasive plastics. These are much harder. They're not soft at all. But the other reason is if you seat it in here and you don't seat it all the way, it'll hit your car. And you saw that came off and it hit at an angle like this. That's why I prefer the McKillen's, because there's less metal exposed, so there's less chance of the metal hitting. It's much higher and deep at the edge here to keep that angle from really touching. This, there's so much more metal exposed. And the same with the MTM and the Mosmatic, there's a lot of that exposed. So you could have that problem. If you're this close, obviously it hits it, and that's better chance than one of these hitting. Smaller, lighter hits with much more force. I have my new digital PSI meter. I have it now past the gun on a 1/4 inch size quick disconnect setup rather than before the gun. Now this is a 4.0 that came with something. I can't remember. I think I may have ordered it. It's about $8.50. This is the MTM 4.0. That one is pretty close. Those two are within just a few percent of each other. Now this is the McKillen's. That was definitely like slightly less. That's for sure. Now let's try this one. If we're between 810 and 850, we should be spot on what all the other 4.0s do on my Active 2.0. Well, there you go. We're in that 840 range. You know, keep building up and building up and building up. This digital meter compared to my other ones, I think it's about 50 to 100 PSI less. All right, time for Greenworks 3.0 nozzles. Here is the original Northern Tool 3.0. So the Chinese pressure washer gun one was about 50 more PSI. Let's try the ridge washer. Right in between the two. Well, we've proven them out. we've proved that they're stainless steel, except for that little tip at the top is some kind of steel that's magnetic. The spray patterns were really good. They weren't like, really, extreme on the ends and then nothing in the middle. They were pretty uniform, a nice sweep. Now when it comes to PSI, they were all within 50 PSI of each other. The ridge washer was kind of in between the other two. I have like 5 gauges and all of them are all over the place. This one will measure 800 on a 4.0 on an active, 800 to 850. On the other one, the manual one with the, the needle, 900, 950. I've had one show 1,000. I've had it show 875. I don't know what the real PSI is. All I know is it's within what all of the other ones are on the market, and with the 3.0 and the 4.0. So check out the links below. Go ahead and check out carsandkey.com. Always check that giveaway section. There could be something coming very soon. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Browse the rest of the website, lots of recommendations, and also the modifications and all of the information on my cars. Still a work in progress, still working on it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. That when I picked the, so I really want to Amazon as available, and they show on Amazon. Why did I just put a 3.0 on an active? Dummy. Now all of them were with, now all the nozzles were with, oh my gosh. This digital, oh. Holy shit, what was that? Between 850 and 1,000 horsepower. That's hilarious.